I tell myself the bustle's a blessing.
Et salut tout le monde, c'est Benjamin. J'ai oublié de lancer l'enregistrement, mais vous avez strictement rien raté à part une phrase, mais c'est pas grave.
So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is.
Et nous sommes à la combienième partie?
But there is one thing I can say for certain.
La 14e déjà.
I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
Oh!
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
Fracasser leur cristal? Est-ce que vous pensez que si des méchants au final? Je sais pas. Oh, ah, ça a de la gueule, hein. Oriflamme, la capitale impériale. Oh, la musique!
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, you'll be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we have sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with
Elle ressemblait à la fleur d'Iris.
sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men.
Oi, 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 oi.
Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do. Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Author. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
C'est avec l'affrontement avec Bahamut. Mais ça, c'est cool.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals, we look to for their so-called blessing.
Ah, c'est comme Volvic qui se sert dans la nappe phréatique pour les eaux.
All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mined from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind? Well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
Intéressant. Je sais pas si c'est pas la première fois qu'on voit qu'on place un peu les cristaux comme un système un peu néfaste qu'il faut détruire. Du côté des gentils, je veux dire. Hein. Du côté des méchants, je pense que c'est déjà arrivé. On a une quête annexe. On va pas parler à Caron tout de suite, on va aller d'abord voir la quête annexe. Qu'est-ce qu'ils vont nous dire?
You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my damn pack.
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse?
Bon, il a perdu des courriers.
I carry things. If I can't do my job, nothing, that's what. I buggered it worst of all.
Maybe if you retrace your step.
I'd scour storm from coast to coast now. I'll just have to...
Ok, on va aller chercher.
It's Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. If you can find... and if it...
On passe, hein.
I'm sure he doesn't. The letter won't last very long out in the elements. I should make for Sambrek as soon as I can.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
He's never this. Where are you?
Is everything all right?
Forgive me, young man. I'm worried about my friend. You see, he left.
Why leave the safety?
For quite the hideaway. Wait.
I was.
Then ask
Euh...
a favor of you.
I'll do what I can.
Oh,
What can you tell me?
his name is Randall. He's been working for Quinn.
I'll speak to...
On va aller sur la carte. Oui, on va sortir du mode photo parce que c'est raté cette mode photo. Carte de la zone. Map monde. Là, c'est quoi que je dois faire? C'est chercher les 3 colis. En espérant que ça soit pas trop long. J'essaie de faire vite. Hein. C'est des petites quêtes qui sont complètement inintéressantes, je sais, mais... ça sera vite fait. Ils sont juste ici.
The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I better keep my eyes open.
Et ramasse-le!
Good. Looks like I'm in the right area. More of the lost supplies.
Il y en a un autre par là? C'est bon, je vois. Voilà, ça c'est bon.
Still no sign of Sid's letter though. I've come this far. Might as well ask around.
Parler à la femme du domaine. C'est bon, je sais, je les vois.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes.
I'm looking for a letter.
Can't say it.
Well,
Wait, no idea.
which way did it go?
Towards Lost.
To the village then.
Bon, et c'est bon. On va essayer de faire vite, hein. Chiant qu'on peut pas courir en ville. On essaie d'avancer un peu dans tous les côtés.
Did Master Quentin summon you? The shad's all salted and smoked.
Oh, le chien, il est dégueulasse.
It seems we have our culprit.
Oh, comment tu peux faire un chien loup vraiment cool et un chien vraiment aussi dégueulasse?
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
But how did the grocer know his daughter?
Ah.
I'm looking for a... He was expecting...
Randall. Though, thinking about...
I'll go and look for him.
He was to meet an associate of mine, I do.
Bon, il m'a donné une nouvelle destination, voilà, parfait, on va chercher le machin. Putain, mais saute cette rambarde! On avance vite, hein, c'est pas très intéressant, mais c'est juste pour avancer. J'aurais peut-être dû faire ça de mon côté tout seul. Je pense que les prochaines missions secondaires, effectivement, je les ferai toutes tout seul parce que ça n'a ni queue ni tête en fait, ces missions-là, malheureusement pour vous. Et pour moi aussi. Non, je suis dans la bonne direction. Mais cours! De Gilles. Il n'y a plus un seul ennemi, hein. Il n'y a pas trop moyen d'XP en vrai, hein. Il est là le monsieur. Vous êtes Randall?
You all right?
The hanged man. Thank the gods, we were attacked. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but... reckless.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road, please.
I'll do what I can.
Ok, il est un peu plus loin en fait, Randall. 100 mètres. Ah, il y a une bestiole, je crois que je l'ai vue.
Goblins. Why am I not surprised?
Eh ben. Mais c'est pas ça que je veux faire. Allez hop.
Not this time.
La parade. Ouh la vache, là il m'a fait mal là. Ah, homme bête vaincu. J'ai Mastounas, hein. Je m'en sers de rien du tout pour le moment. Ah, il est mort, Randall.
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside.
Il faut que j'aille voir Quentin. C'est chier ce petit pouvoir en vrai. Je vais regarder un peu au niveau des compétences. Parce qu'en vrai je suis pas trop fan du Shoryuken. Ça fait quoi ça? Bon, on va rester là-dessus de toute manière. Pouette, pouette, pouette.
Sun's setting fast.
J'ai trouvé Randall.
And?
Il est mort.
I feared.
He's not far from the south gate.
Of course. I knew he was brave.
And you known him long?
A while. I liked the fact...
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. And...
Quête terminée. Ça me donne quoi? 20. Oh là là, tout ça pour ça? Des matériaux. Putain. Ça valait pas le coup, hein. Ça valait pas le coup. Map monde, on va au repère de Sid. On va ramener la quête. Et on va poursuivre notre quête principale. Ça nous aura pris 20 minutes. La moitié de l'épisode est dédié à la quête annexe, quoi. Je suis un peu désolé. Promis, je le fais plus. Parce que c'est vraiment pas très intéressant, honnêtement.
Be Maybe I should just.
Ni pour vous, ni pour moi, hein. J'ai déjà
Here you
peut-être
are.
dit, mais...
I just got.
Found the thing. Oh,
Vas-y.
And all thanks to you.
is it?
She's up.
Vas-y, donne-moi la récompense.
If there's
3
anything
pièces
you're
d'or.
wanting from Sid, today's the day.
Parfait. 20. Oh là 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 là, c'est nul. Mais nul. On va aller à la forge.
Need to send a message, most likely.
Make it quick. What do you want? Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Je peux pas améliorer les armes légendaires, quoi.
Anything else?
Bon, bah écoutez, non. Visiblement, non, on peut pas. C'est bizarre, ça.
Clive, was it? So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to?
Oriflamme.
The holy capital.
Bah non. Bah non. Bah non. J'ai tout le plus fort. Aucun intérêt.
Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south of Sid. If you ask me, somewhat foul's brewing. And it... Oh, just go and see Otto, will you?
All right.
Otto? C'est qui Otto? Ah, c'est là qui vend des soupes là? Ah non, pas tout à fait.
So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital.
Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to... His legions are on the march again.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, with a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out, lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
Il va me donner une cape d'invisibilité?
Well, no, not that. And it's the dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the court.
That's good of you, but...
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's former, and she's quite a woman.
A woman?
Don't go blind, you know. I'll be expecting a full report.
Quoi? Comptoir des quêtes disponibles? Oh là 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 là! Vous avez désormais accès au comptoir des quêtes. Vous pouvez y ajouter les quêtes disponibles et y accéder rapidement à la zone de départ de celle-ci. C'est-à-dire...
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Oh, your goat at your service. Well, Otto's put me in charge of reading through, and there's no shortage of problems I can... Anyway, if you're ever interested in... Reckon you could probably tick off the odd...
Comptoir des quêtes. Vas-y, fais-moi voir un peu. Ah, ça t'emmène directement... Écoutez, c'est intéressant, sans pour autant que ça soit très intéressant. Oh, ça c'était intéressant. Alors,
Miss Molly?
On part avec Sid? Ah non, c'est Gab.
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Quoi?
Just the three of us, then?
Drake's Head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days.
Ah bah voilà.
You two behave now.
Alors du coup, on retourne ici. C'est un peu bizarre cette histoire.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. And will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
That'll be enough. But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing?
Je suis déjà venu ici ou pas? Je sais pas si je suis déjà venu ici.
Master Quinton will never forgive me if I don't save that crop.
Ah ça suffit là, ça suffit les quêtes annexes, ça suffit. Ah mais c'est plus de ce côté là au final hein. Non? Oui j'ai l'impression oui. Mais je suis déjà venu ici? Faut croire que oui. Mais non, je suis jamais venu ici. C'est magnifique. C'était peut-être de nuit. Alors regardez comme c'est beau là, c'est vraiment un banger là. Hein. Oh le bâtard! C'est vraiment stylé hein. On va laisser les antilopes.
Northridge. The soldiers used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
Faut que je trouve une prostituée. Pas simple à faire.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Brand.
Oh, elle est jolie.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But... I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
Are you gonna buy something or not?
You there!
With the right to confiscate any objects forbidden by the throne.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience.
Elle va utiliser
Who gave me this?
le langage du corps.
But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Get out of my sight, filth.
Voilà, je suis rentré. C'est quoi ta ferveur?
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
And I suppose I'll need to get my coin purse.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Oui. À la nuit galante.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel.
Pauline.
Found you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. Though I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon.
Prioritaire, on va chercher la jeune femme.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before. She was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a...
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen...
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
Bon, on va interroger tout le monde, hein.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh?
Did she say?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was fat. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in.
This man from the garrison.
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got...
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this.
Ok, m'engueule pas, oh. Moi, je suis là pour aider.
Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Mais les soldats, ils vont pas me répondre. Je suis un pourvoyeur.
That's the day done then.
Ah mais il y a des quêtes ici. Oi 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 oi. Ça sera tout seul.
Heard the bones fell favorably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a broth?
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word for...
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name...
On account of him being in Moor. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he...
The dame thanks you.
Au Moor?
Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Since Bellin is tour, and they'd have us march again.
Oh. Mais j'avais pas vu ça. J'avais pas vu ça. C'est stylé de fou. On va essayer de... On est déjà très limite sur le timing, mais on va essayer de chercher Tatienne là. Non! La Pauline.
Clive, tell me you...
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor, you'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is
Bertrand.
Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I...
Non mais c'est pas possible, c'est pas leur vrai nom. Si? Bah les amis, on va arrêter la vidéo sur ce plan là. Magnifique. Et puis après on va aller voir Bertrand. J'espère que la vidéo vous aura plu. Moi je vous dis à très bientôt pour de nouvelles aventures sur Final Fantasy XVI. Ciao ciao.